a bit of a story time now. So I think the best or the first kind of story I can talk about is my hijab story. How did I start wearing hijab? What age did I start wearing hijab? And what made me start wearing hijab? And how was wearing the hijab been for me? So starting with how I started, or what age I started wearing the hijab is, okay, no, basically I had like two different journeys of hijabs. So my first type of covering was the turban. So I started wearing the turban at around just before I got married. So I got married 2009 and I started wearing the turban 2008. So yeah, that I must have been 23 going on 24. That's when I started wearing the turban style. I knew I wanted to start wearing the scarf. So obviously I didn't grow up to I wasn't brought up to wear the scarf. My parents made it our choice to decide where we wanted to. So in my head I knew I was going to start wearing the scarf just before I got married, but I didn't know what time frame it was, and I don't know why I said I was going to start wearing before I got married, but I knew that was what I wanted. It was just something I wanted to do at that period of my life. So I started with the turban because I wasn't really too sure. I didn't really want to go straight into wearing the full hijab because I wanted, kind of take it easy. In hindsight, I would say it's a good thing, and I'm not too sure if it's 100% good, because at the end of the day, something I used to say to myself as well was, I pray Allah grants me the ability to start wearing the scarf before the day of my death, or before I die, or the moment of my death, because I really wanted to be an hijabi before I actually die. That was always my thinking. Don't question me, don't ask me why, but I wanted to do that. I mean, we all have things wanted to, or we would want to accomplish before we do die. But I remember I was like, okay, I'll start with the turban. So I started with the turban, and that was quite good, and my parents were okay with it. They really didn't see. They said, oh, that's good, mashallah, that was good. After wearing turban for about 2 years, I was like, okay, I can't continue wearing just the turban forever. I have to move ahead. I have to move up to wearing hijab. And I was like, okay, the best way to do it is to just go for it, because I kept saying that thing to myself, that I don't want to die and not get to wear the hijab before I die. So I was like, okay, don't put a time to it, just do it. And this was almost towards my birthday, so that was towards 2nd of May. So I was like, okay, before I was always saying, oh, I need to have this, I need to have that, because I knew that once I start wearing the hijab full one, I have to change my mode of dressing, because previously, before I started wearing the turban, I could wear anything, sleeveless tops. When I started wearing the turban, I kind of took away some of the things. I wasn't wearing sleeveless, I was kind of wearing like 3/4 length, and sometimes then I stopped wearing short skirts. I was always wearing a skirt, trousers. Yes, so sometimes I could still wear jeans, but I knew that wasn't really what I wanted. I wanted to have like a full look. So I think that was what was kind of stopping me from wearing the full hijab. But I now said to myself, I kept postponing that, okay, I haven't got this, I haven't got that, so I can't start wearing the full hijab yet. But I said to myself, you know what, don't wait for this. That why don't I start the hijab? Because I don't know, this moment I might just die like this moment and not be able to fulfill my desire to wear the hijab fully. So I said to myself, why don't I just start it? And that was just towards my birthday. So I was like, you know what, just buy a regular scarf. Maybe, I can't remember how many I bought, maybe I bought like 4, and I bought expensive scarves. I'm like, why am I buying expensive scarves? But anyways, I bought regular scarves. I just bought regular dresses from the market. I remember I bought some from Whitechapel, Green Streets. I just bought regular maxi skirts and maxi dresses, and I didn't tell my husband, I didn't tell nobody. I just said, you know, okay, before then I just used to tell people like, oh, what if I start wearing the scarf fully? And they're like, okay. But nobody actually really took me serious. They didn't know when I was going to start wearing the full hijab. So I just said to myself, I'm just going to make it a surprise to him. So my birthday came. Let me see, when did I start? I think let me see, I had my second daughter in 2013, that was when I started wearing the scarf, the full hijab. So after I had Fadila, was a year after, 2013, May 2nd, 2013, that was when I started wearing the scarf I should know that off my head, right? I just know that I have the timeline. So I just said to myself, okay, so I was going to go for dinner with Obi at the in the evening for my birthday, like regular every year thing we do that. So Obi had gone to work that day, so he came back. He was meant to come back and I should be fully dressed, and then he would just change and then we could go. So as soon as he walked into the house and I was already wearing my scarf, he's like, is this a birthday thing? I just smiled. I didn't say anything because I mean I was shy. I'll find a picture of, oh, I should have it. I'll try and look for the picture of my first ever hijab, and I'll try and see if I can post it along with this video. So he didn't say anything more than that. He was just like, oh wow, is this a birthday thing? And I was like, I don't know. And yeah, and that was how I started. How was it starting? I was fulfilled. I don't know how to explain it. I was just, you know, when something kind of lifts off you, like, oh, you've done this. But I remember on our way to central London for a dinner date, and we had to go by train. People were, I'm sure we're not looking at me, but to me, I felt like people were looking at me like, oh, people were like, what's she gone ahead? I live in East London. I live in a place where everyone wears scarves, so why would they be looking at me like that? But that was the way it felt. But I just kept saying to myself, come on, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. You look good, don't worry about it. And that was how I started, and it's been so much fun, alhamdulillah. I would say wearing the scarf defines who Hijab is. I don't know if you understand what I mean. What I mean in terms of that is that before I started wearing the hijab, I would say I was just a normal dresser. I wouldn't really think, fine, I didn't dress shabby, but I didn't think I used to dress overly nice where people compliment me and say, oh wow, I love what you're wearing, you have a nice style. So wearing the scarf kind of brought that out for me, and I think it came from me trying to define or tell people that me wearing, because some people made some statements saying, oh, wearing the scarf is going to make you look shabby, wearing the scarf is going to make you look tacky, it's going to make you look less desirable. Not like I wanted to be desirable anyway, but I mean, people had so many negativity about me wearing the scarf, and they actually said it to me, and some people said, oh, it would change my way, I'll act a bit more religious, whatever that means. But I mean, this was me trying to tell them that, you know what, I could still wear the scarf and still look good and still be able to motivate others. So that was me trying to break the norm of people thinking this kind of perception about wearing the scarf. So that kind of brought out my hijab or my fashion style in a way. And I remember my first breakthrough was when Bella Ninja kind of requested for me to create some blog about me being an hijabi, and I think I got quite a lot of following from there, and you guys have been amazing with that. I thank you guys enough. Thank you so much for always supporting me, and alhamdulillah, wearing the scarf has been a beautiful journey, and I really pray that Allah makes it easy or continue to make it easy for me, and I hope that me wearing the scarf also bring more people towards the deen, closer to the deen, and I pray Allah makes it easy for everyone else out there struggling to wear the scarf. But yeah, just so that I don't talk too much, that is a little bit of my hijab story. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please don't forget to check out IDH clothing for this amazing fabric and many more scarves on their website, and don't forget to use my discount code Tesly10 to get some money off your order. And yeah, like I said, if you have any question, if you'd like to share your hijab story, please, comment section is open, and you could also DM me as well. I would actually like to hear your hijab story. Could you please tell me a bit about your hijab story? How has wearing the hijab been for you? And if you've not started wearing it, when do you hope to start? And I pray Allah makes it easy for you. And like I said, the best thing is just to start. Don't wait, don't think about it too much, just do it, just start, and may Allah make it easy for you. Thank you so much guys, and yeah, I'm gonna move on to the next style.